was needed. Gleaming black as night, cloistered in injustice, dead in the eye of time. Nobody is losing. Faces merge and change, but your face remains the same. The swallows will be here by dawn. And when we're finally sober, they'll be gone. The trees will bloom and ice will melt.
Whoa, was that loud? Woo! Gotta update this again. Hello, everybody. It's been a week. It's been a week since I've seen you. It's not been like a week as in like, oh, it's been a bad week. It's just been a week since I've seen you. It seems like I need to do some work in my vMix, right? Or is it just me? Looks like my video is jerky. You guys seeing that? Maybe I'm plugged into the wrong thing. Gotta get back to... Oh, boy. Look at that. That didn't work. How are you guys doing? I'm sorry. What a rocky start right there. I'm like trying to jump in as fast as I can. This is what I'm trying to do. I'm trying to do this. Now we can. There we go. How are you? How am I? I'm going to give you an update on how I'm doing. I'm going to check in with you. We're going to talk about the good, the bad, and I don't know. Is there ugly? I have been looking in the mirror a lot lately. Ooh, that was a fly. That was a little gnat. Been everywhere lately. Do you guys have a lot of gnats going on right now? Summertime, hanging out in the kitchen, maybe around your fruit bowl. Do you guys have a fruit bowl? Okay, good. The Marcus, hold on a second. I'm pulling up my comments here. View this, and here we go. Oh my god. These bugs are hanging around our fruit, and then they also hang out by our compost bin. And I am very close to just wanting to get a new compost bin because I think the one that I have, isn't doing a good job of filtering out whatever it is that's attracting these little buggers. All right, let's see. Let's do it, guys. Where's my chat? Coming? Here they are. Okay. So the good, the bad, and the pretty. Thanks, Marcus. Exactly. Talk about the pretty things in life. I was hobbying yesterday. What I would love to know from you guys, outside of, okay, so I know a lot of people who are watching right now. Hi, Sammy and CK, Marcus. I know you guys are big streamers, and if anyone else is out there that's a streamer watching in the replay and stuff, what are your other hobbies? Like, what do you do when you're, obviously in April and August, you don't have any other hobbies because it's Lita. But I'd love to know, what else do you do? I'm going to talk about mine a little bit today because I have been taking the advice of my acupuncturist, and I'll circle back a little bit more on that in a second, but she gave me some advice, to release the things that do not serve me. And we're going to talk about that today. Okay. Feel a little off. Here we go. Got the credits away. Okay. So let's do that. Lacey, you've said hi. Lacey, thanks for commenting. So guys, I have learned, I have some people that watch my live streams in replays and never comment, and then I don't know that they've been watching. So I'm going to do not a direct shout out, but I also found out that a relative of mine watches my replays and found out I was pregnant and told my aunt, who then knew. And I was like, I know you don't watch my live streams. Like, who's telling us, I'm like, who's leaking this information out there? Because we have not made it public on our social media yet or, anywhere but here. This is, my journey to this select audience. And you guys have been on that journey with me. I've been very vulnerable with you about it. But because you've been following everything with me, that's why it's okay. Like, if I put it out there in social media and something goes wrong, I cannot handle another episode of what happened when we had our negative IVF pregnancy test, and everyone was like, everyone was watching that day, and everyone didn't know everything else leading up to that and all the other things that go into that. And it was, it was a little tough afterwards because everyone's like, you made me cry, and, I'm so sad, and I can't watch your show anymore because it was so, it was so sad. And I'm like, okay, I'm going to be a little bit more careful about what I'm making more public. So anyway, Elliot has told all 8 of his followers, that's unacceptable, Elliot. How dare you? As long as they're not in my circle of friends, it's totally fine. So anyway, I'm gonna share a few stories. Okay. So last Sunday we went to the Green Day concert, hella mega tour actually. Weezer, Green Day, and Fall Out Boy. And I know I talked about this a little bit last week, and I told you how much fun it was and how it was super sad going into it and everything. But did I tell you, and remind me if I already told you this story, that that we took a picture there, and we had another couple take it, and it was like the hella mega sign in the background. And I'm like, make sure that you get my belly in the picture. And we were both, Bert and I, like pointing at my belly and giving a thumbs up. Did I tell you guys the story? Stop me if I have. Oh my gosh, hello. Awesome. I am so excited that people are saying hi. Thank you. Okay, so we took this picture, and my intention was that we would post it on social media, and that would be our announcement. It was an idea. I pitched it to Bert, and he's like, it's not a bad idea. We'll take the picture, and we'll see what happens. The idea was, okay, we got those tickets back in 2019, and we waited a whole year. Like, I got those tickets a year before the show was supposed to be. It was supposed to be in August of 2020, and then it got delayed because of COVID until August of 2021. That's 2 years we had to wait for this amazing show that is like all the best bands like possible for me. And then obviously we've been trying for 2.5 years to have a baby. So I'm like, perfect. We'll just be like, hey, we waited 2 years for this, but we waited even longer for this. I thought that would have been the cutest social media announcement for, saying that we're pregnant. Let me know what you guys think. Do you like that idea? Because I still have the picture. I haven't posted it yet. Tell me what you think in the comments. Here's why I didn't post it. I was like, that concert was on Sunday. On Monday, we went to the doctor, and I know I gave you that update last Monday. That we went, and she did an ultrasound, but it was only on the belly, and because it was only 9 weeks, you couldn't see everything quite yet. So we didn't have that like reconfirmation that like everything is healthy and there was a beating heart and everything. So we were pretty like, I don't know, like we're sure everything's still going fine, but we didn't have that like, yep, strong heartbeat, everything's good. Let's announce it. Let's let the world know. We'll post this really cute picture. I just don't have that yet. Like I'm still like a little nervous that things could go wrong. I'm in the support group, and almost seems like every day, and it's a very large group. There's something like 4,000 women with babies due in March 2022. It seems like every day someone's sharing bad news that it didn't work out. So it's scary. It's really scary, and it's like I don't want it to be me next. Hello, Paul. Nice to see you. CK, you told all the geese at the park. How could you? Those blabbermouths are going to tell everyone. They're going to take it from state to state. They're just going to fly around going, hey, did you hear the news? Quack. Honk. I don't know. Please don't tell the geese, CK. How rude of you. I'm just kidding. Okay. All right. So we are in this, and the reason I'm sharing this is because I always said, I'd be super confident once I'm pregnant. I'm like going to tell everyone it's going to be. I've been so open through this entire journey. And I'm fine being open here because you guys are seeing all the emotion behind it. When you make a single social media post, saying you're pregnant, and then, I don't know, a few weeks later you make a follow-up post going, actually, never mind. People don't know all the other, like, everything else behind that, They don't, it's hard for the viewers to know how to grieve with you or what to say or how to feel. And I think what I learned is, you don't want to, I don't want to cause other people triggering, like if they went through it, I don't want to cause extra stress and stuff. And I think if you do talk about a miscarriage on social media, that is extremely powerful, and there's definitely a way to do it. But I think people knowing our journey and how long we've been doing this and stuff, I think it'll just be a lot better if we put it out there and be 100% sure that everything is going to be okay. I don't know if you can ever be 100, but I think that we can be a little bit closer to 100. This is a cute idea, Elliot. I'm totally open to taking your guys' ideas for how we announce that. Here's one alternative pitch. Get one baby-sized Blackhawks jersey and one Wild jersey. That's the Minnesota Wild, both hockey teams. Caption, we're going to have to flip a coin. That's really, really cute. I like that, Elliot. I'm keeping that in consideration for sure. I saw one today that was, there's a popular book called What to Expect When You're Expecting. You guys have probably heard of this book. It's been around for years, and I think it's on its 7th edition. Someone did a book cover and put it on its What to Expect When Your Humans Are Expecting, and they had their cat reading it. I thought that was really, really funny because, I love cats. That's funny. Okay. So let's talk about, I went to my acupuncturist last week. I shared with you last Monday. I think you can probably tell maybe there's a big mood change. I'm a lot happier. I'm back on track, feel mentally healthy. I will address for my Lita friends out there. I am sorry. I did take a step back from Lita and I kind of ghosted everybody. I turned off all my Facebook notifications. I needed to step back completely from things, and I wasn't sure when I was going to come back, so I didn't want to make any promises. So we'll see. I'm not sure if I'm completely out. I just need to play it by ear. And this goes to what my acupuncturist had suggested to me was just when I'm feeling low or the pregnancy is, kind of making me feel bad in any way, either about myself, about the changes, if I feel these mood swings or if I get, just this depression that kind of comes on. The go-to kind of mantra is like, I'm pregnant. Like, remind myself how long I've been trying for this, and it's a miracle that my body knows how to grow another human inside of it. That was very grounding for me, and I have been using that. And then she said, you need to let go of the things that aren't serving you. So I really took that to heart, and I said, what am I doing lately that maybe I'm doing it because I loved it before, and maybe now is not really what I'm loving, it anymore. I know I didn't say that very well, but, that the passion's just not there anymore. And I had a lot more time before I went back to work full time due to the pandemic and everything. And now I'm back full time and I'm very passionate about what I do at work. So I have been slowly taking a step back from things. I have been working on this fitness group with Coach Emily for over a year. We had a very successful, close-knit community of people who were focusing on wellness, nutrition, and working out together. And it was really tough, but we ended the memberships with that. And then we are actually ending the monthly challenges we've been doing with those people too. Just because it's, we need to we're all still going to be there on Facebook together, but I needed to take one more thing off my plate. There's some other tougher calls I keep talking privately to Bert about, some things that I'm having fun doing, but maybe it's best if I take a step back, that I'm having a really, really hard time letting go, even though I know it's probably time to. So, I don't know. I think we've probably talked about stuff like that in past episodes, but how do you guys know when it's time to let something go? Let me know if you know. Oh, CK, you did too? Yeah, I had been, before I officially turned off notifications on Facebook, I noticed a lot of people in Lita around the same time early last week were making posts or videos saying I need to step back. And it was, both new people and veterans of Lita. And I'm like, okay, I'm not alone here. It's a really big commitment, and it's a really busy time of year. And thanks, Marcus. You did what you need to do, and that's perfectly fine. So, hello, Liz. In my experience, I hadn't said anything to Facebook when I had a miscarriage, but it was hard enough telling my friends that I had just told. But I also had so much support and love from those friends who knew, but not everyone on Facebook land was going to give me that support. Liz, 100%. I know so many, and I am not saying people should share their story on Facebook about it. I know so many of my friends who've had miscarriages and didn't share it for the longest time. And then there's started to be this kind of, maybe it was just like, you started to see a few people coming out about it, and then you'd start to see other people like showing them support by saying, oh, I had one too. And then all of a sudden, the more people that were kind of sharing that and people seeing it, the term rainbow babies became a little bit more like well-known. Not well-known, but like people understood what that meant and how big of a deal that was. But I think that there's for the people that do share, they really, it's in a way they're putting it out there so that other women who've gone through it don't feel alone, and that's what I'm all about. And I think that if I were to share that information, and that's why I've been so open about my, our infertility, it's because it is such a lonely thing, and going through a miscarriage alone, if you don't have that support system with friends and family and stuff that knew you were pregnant and then you lost it, that's really, really tough to deal with. So I do believe in definitely letting your close friends and family know about your pregnancy when you find out, so that if things do go south, you do have that support system built in. So yeah, I totally understand though, putting it out there to the Facebook world definitely leaves you open potentially to some unwanted comments. And you shouldn't have to worry about other people and how they're reacting to it, with that kind of thing. So sometimes, I don't know. Yeah, sometimes you don't have to share. And that's why I haven't shared yet that we're pregnant on my personal page. Hi, Laura. How am I feeling this week? I'm feeling a lot better than last week. I talked to you guys a lot as I was going through, fertility treatments, that I was going through acupuncture weekly or, every 10 days or so, and how strongly I believed in it because it was helping me with connect with my internal self. It was very calming. It was moments where all I had to do was just lay there and release. And I really do believe in the acupuncture, the points that they needle and everything. And if you have someone that, really knows what they're doing for fertility and stuff, I think it's magic, man. I really do. But I do maybe it's all in my head. Sometimes you have to have that sugar pill. It's like, if I take this, I'm going to feel better. I went to acupuncture and I did feel so much better. I highly recommend it. Savita, hello. Lovely to see you watching. Thanks for the flowers. I went to, so I went to a website for back up. My acupuncturist is in Schaumburg. Schaumburg, from where I live in Chicago, couldn't take me an hour or longer to get there. For an appointment that's usually 45 minutes, maybe to an hour if there's a wait or you're doing some chatting at the end. And then, 45 minute to hour drive back. That's a long time to travel for an appointment for me. Maybe call me a lazy appointist, but whatever. So I want to continue going to acupuncture through pregnancy because I believe in it so much. So I had a tough conversation with my acupuncturist in Schaumburg, and I said, I love you dearly, and I would love to see you maybe once a month, but I cannot continue to come out here every week or every other week. It's just too far. And she said, that is totally fine. And I said, there's this other place I found called Pulling Down the Moon in Chicago that only does acupuncture and yoga and massage for fertility and pregnancy. And guess what? Best part, they are 6-minute drive from my work. It's amazing. I was so scared to book them or like set up a consultation with them until I talked to my acupuncturist and like came clean, like, I'm gonna go check out this other place. And she's like, they're so well known in the community, you're gonna be in great hands over there. And I was so glad that I got her blessing on it. So I'm really excited to say that I found somewhere closer to me. But I will continue to go out to Schaumburg probably once a month to see Sherilyn because I love her so much. So if you guys are out there, if you're going through your fertility journey, if you're dealing with infertility or just trying to get pregnant and you're just starting out, I just can't say enough how much I believe in acupuncture and just the power of it. And honestly, a million other, even if you're not going through fertility. Yeah, CK said, I'm a fan of acupuncture in general. I can't speak to acupuncture for baby stuffs, but I've heard whenever I talk about it, other people are like, oh yeah, my mom went in there for, to get her neck fixed, or, they were having knee problems. They fixed my knee. It's just amazing, guys. Just like, trust me, if you haven't done it and you're afraid of needles, it's not like needles. Like they're nothing. They're like, I was afraid of needles, and this is nothing, guys, I promise. Oh, yay. So yeah, good things are happening. I got good vibes. I talked about last week how when you're feeling down and you're starting to get into, these moments of depression, you're starting to kind of feel, we couldn't put a name to it, right? We hate that name, depression. But that feeling of like the darkness just starting to come over, and, you just want to like shut down and stop talking to other people. Just do all like the things that, I don't know, you just shut down. That you have to kind of like force yourself to break that cycle by doing the things that will work. Right. So I got back into working out last week, and I didn't just do it on the days I normally work out. I did shorter workouts every single morning. So I got out of bed at, my normal time, early time, did a quick workout. It didn't have to be a long one. I didn't even have to sweat some of the days, but just starting that cycle and getting up out of bed and then doing something that I knew was good for me. I can't even say like how incredible and powerful that action is. And it is so hard sometimes to just do it, get out of bed and do the workout. But once you do it and you do it a few times and you get that kind of like that good feeling as a reward, you kind of start to get addicted to that good feeling. It happens, guys, and that's where I'm at, and it feels amazing. I even did it, usually Bert and I work out together. I know, how adorable is that? But, he's like, I'm not getting out of bed. It's not our workout day. And I'm like, fine, I'm doing it by myself. Bonus story for you guys. Picture this. Picture Lynn, okay? Have you ever seen me dance? No, you haven't, because I'm not that good of a dancer. I wish I was. Bert once asked me, he's like, would you rather be a really good singer or a really good dancer? Tell me what you would rather be in the comments. I'd love to know. I said I'd rather be a really good dancer, because how cool would it be to like just like smoothly like bust out those moves, or have a dance partner and all of a sudden you're like, oh my God, look at them at the wedding. Or, you go to a concert and then all of a sudden you're like just doing these amazing dance moves and everyone's just like, yeah, man. Anyway, I would just love that. So So I'm doing Fit On, which is, I love it. It is free, online fitness classes. Everything is completely free. And if you wanted to go to the pro version, it's only $30 for the entire year. The best $30 that I've spent ever. And anyway, they have a Zumba section. This is where the story's going. Okay. We made sure Bert was gone from the house. He was at soccer. And I'm like, I'm going to try Zumba. So I put it on and I'm like, okay, trying to keep up this guy. And it was like easy level. There's 3 levels. I did easy. I'm like, this is an intro one. He's going to teach me the move. No, it's like, watch, guys. But I don't know why he's saying watch, because he wants us to do it with him. And I'm like, watch. I'm trying to keep up so bad. So I'm going and I'm like, okay. And then as soon as you finally get like synced up with him, he's like, okay, switching move. And he just calls it out and we're like switching, like we're supposed to know what he's saying. Okay, I guess if you've done Zumba before, if you've done Zumba before, you probably know, and I think I'm catching on to this. It's like there's some base moves when they say it, you just switch to it, and like it just works. And then they might add some flair to it, you know, like telling you what different to do with your arms or something. I get it, and I love it. Okay, so I did it, and it was like a 15-minute video, and I'm like, okay, I did it. I think I should try it one more time because it didn't go so great. So I go ahead and I put on another one, and I swear it felt like the exact same video all over again. It was like the same intro and everything like that. It was a different video. Like I could tell there were different parts. It was the same guy in it though. I almost turned it off halfway through because I'm like, guys, I'm still not getting it. This is embarrassing. If anyone was watching me right now, they would be laughing at me. If I was watching me right now, I would be making fun of me. And I had this internal, like, you know, fight with myself. I'm like, keep going. You can't do things perfect on the first try. Keep going. And then the other going, you're never going to get it right. Just give up now. And they were like yelling at each other until like it was over. And I'm like, all right, I made it through. So, and my point is guys, and my friend Jackie said it perfectly. She's like, do the thing. She posted it because I shared the story in our fitness group, and she's like, Lauren posted it. Is Lauren watching? I don't think she is. She's like, be brave enough to try the things that scare you the most, or something like that, or be brave to do the things that you think you might fail at. I can't remember. Anyway, bad ending to the story, but you guys get the point, right? So I don't know. If I can try Zumba, you guys can try something similar. Scary. Yeah. Laura's saying so picturing this. Yeah. So I will be trying Zumba again. And CK says, I did Zumba in a real class. Imagine how that went. I did try to do it once in real life, in a real class, because it was like a free, like, yeah, first class is free. Yeah, that was my last class in real life too. Because everyone else there knew what was going on. I don't even think the woman was telling people what to do. It was just like follow along. And everyone was like so into it and so fluid and so good. And there's me trying to stand in the back like no one will see me. There's mirrors. There's a mirror. Everyone can see me going the opposite direction that they're going, and almost every single time. Hands up. Nope, mine are down. Hands down. Mine are up. It's bad. It's bad. How many vases did break and windows smash? Well, only none. Not this time, Paul. I didn't smash anything. Smashed my fears. Hello, S. I don't know who S is, but hey, you should do Zumba live for fun just once. I will. I'm going to, I promise. I'm going to do more of these videos. I think there's 8 or 9 of them for free and fit on, and all of them are only like 15 minutes long. And I think I'm going to get through all of those, like, 10 times before I go and do it in person. And everyone's going to be like, it's your first time? I'll be like, yeah, it's my first time. Never done Zumba in person before. And they're like, wow, you're so good. I'm like, I know. But they'll hate me. I'll hate me too for lying to them. Okay, so I asked you guys if you'd rather be an amazing singer or an amazing dancer. You can't be both, okay. S is saying singer, okay, and CK is saying dancer. That would mean I'm in a fit shape, got it? Okay, so that's the reason for being a dancer. Now, I've seen some, great dancers of all shapes and sizes. Do you guys remember that one guy that was posting YouTube videos of him doing the Beyonce dances? That was incredible. I remember that very clearly. I think no matter what shape or size you are, if you've got the rhythm, you can dance. No problem. Okay. CK saying, wait, I don't have to sweat. I need those type of workouts. Honestly, you don't. Go to, Fit On is, I like I said, 100% free, quality workouts. If you wanted to go the pro version, you could friend me on there. And it's really cool because you can have a party. And then we could pick a time that we want to do the same workout video together. And we could even put each other on there. You don't even have to log into Zoom or anything. It's all built into the system where you could see your friends on video if you wanted to. You can find me on there. I'm happy to be anybody's friend on there. But also what it does is at the end of your workout, you have the option to take a picture, a sweaty selfie, if you will, even if you're not sweaty. And that'll it'll have the name of the workout on there, and then it'll post to your little feed. So all of your friends can see oh, Linda workout You can always turn these things off too, but I think they're fun and encouraging. And then your friends can like it or comment on it, and it's really fun, to cheer each other on, have that accountability. Yeah. Savita, you need to get in on this. Seriously. Savita's one of our wellness community members. She was part of our little emo fitness group. Savita, seriously, you need to get on there. Me and Colleen and Jackie and Christine are on there, and Christy. Sorry, I was like mixing two people up in myself. There you go. Hashtag sweaty selfie. Hashtag emo fitness. Oh, emo fitness forever. We can all Zumba together. Exactly. Oh, I get too excited before I put that comment up. CK, best idea of the day. Who's in? Paul, are you still watching? I know that you want to dance. Counting on you. Okay, guys. So what else is going on here? Okay, so I'm letting go of the things that don't serve me. And I've been picking up some things that do serve me. I got some new shoes. I know you guys always like it when I get out of my chair a little bit. I'm going to show you my new shoes without falling off my stool. Check these puppies out. I don't know if they're not in focus. Well, there's the bottom. Oh, shoot, I'm not that flexible. But anyway, see. There you go. These are, have you guys heard of this brand, Brooks? I'm not an affiliate. I wish I was. Hey, Brooks, if you're listening, pay me up. I will gladly tell everyone how amazing these shoes are. Seriously. Anyway, Brooks is these shoes. So I got them. And they're super cute. And I'm like, I'm going to totally match all my outfits for this fall to these shoes because I love them so much. So I wore like the pink, treated myself to a new necklace. Got these sweet little earrings. Are these in focus? Anyway, super cute. Treated myself. So let go of the things that don't serve me and then purchase some things that do. And I was in this really cute shop where it's all like artisan made, like, one of a kind jewelry. Because that's like my thing. That's what I like to collect. Treat myself to a few pieces each year, They're not like super expensive, but you can tell they were made by, an artist jewelry maker. And I was looking at all these things. I'm like, I can make some of these things. So I got my jewelry kit back out again. I don't know if I can move my camera enough to show you guys what I've been doing here. Should I try it? I'm going to try this. Hang in there with me. I've always kind of wanted to have a crafting show. I'm like, if I ever run out of things to talk about, I'm just going to talk about all my crafts and do like a live crafting. So I have all this sitting out here on my desk in front of me. Like normally my keyboard is here and it's pushed back. So I was beading and putting things together. I have my bead case over there. You guys can see the mess in the rest of my studio here. How fun was that little tour? Okay, tighten this again so you guys don't wobble all over the place. And so anyway, I made some jewelry yesterday. I was asking you guys earlier, what do you do, when you're not doing live streaming? For those of you that are live streamers, what are your hobbies and stuff other than Zumba now, apparently? Ooh, oh, okay, I didn't lose you. I pushed a button on my thing. I don't know. There we go. I'm gonna stop touching that now. Here we go. I'm gonna go back to this comment. I don't want to make anyone feel bad with my sweet moves. Paul, we need somebody to, show us how it's done. We need you, Paul. We need you. So we'll sign you up, okay? Thanks, Savita. Nice sneakers. Laura saying you need to move her butt. Nice. Glad to see you have pants on. CK, special day. I've got pants on. Shorts, actually, because it's so hot here in Chicago today. We're in like the high 80s, almost 90. Okay, so I've been jewelrying. It's bringing me back to my happy place. I've been working out. We picked so much stuff out of the garden. We have so many tomatoes, Roma, beefsteak, cherry tomatoes, zucchinis that we're eating everything zucchini. If you want to see my Pinterest board of all the things you can make from a garden, like your typical garden plants, vegetables, let me know. I will share my Pinterest board with you. We made a lot of recipes from there, including crustless quiche, zucchini quiche. We made zucchini boats, Mexican boats, 2 times, actually, different ways. We've done No, now I'm doing like, oh, we made a homemade tomato sauce with the Roma tomatoes, which we're using tonight in baked mastacholi. It's my favorite, and we don't have baked mastacholi a lot because we're not big pasta eaters, but you know what? When a pregnant woman wants mastacholi, you get it. It's fun. So anyway, things are turning around. Didn't really know what I was going to chat with you guys today, but you can see I didn't really run out of things to talk about. And I've been going on for about 35 minutes now. How are you guys feeling? Are you guys, just in general, I'd love to hear what's new in your life. Is there anything we can celebrate? I so appreciate you guys tuning in and hanging out with me. And and we're getting closer to announcing. Okay, so next steps, I'll talk about next steps real quick with you guys, because, we are following the pregnancy journey. Now, we've got a appointment set for September 1st, which I might have told you last time, which is going to be with the ultrasound tech over at the hospital that's affiliated with my OB, and that'll be the hospital that I'll be delivering our baby in if we stick with the group that we're with right now. So it'll be really cool to get a sneak peek at like what this place is like, and who these nurses and doctors are and everything like that. Kind of see everything. And if I don't get a good vibe, I'm definitely open to making sure that I find a place that really fits. I just hit my funny bone. That wasn't funny. And so that's September 1st. But I didn't want to wait until September 1st, because I'm starting to actually get I would just feel a lot better to see the heartbeat again. So I called up the fertility clinic, who had told me on my last visit there, when they kind of graduated me on, to go see my OB. They said, you're covered with insurance up to 12 weeks of pregnancy. So if you wanted to get another ultrasound, just call us. So I took them up on that offer and I called them. But guess what? They're like, only the doctor can do it. It's not I just go into the ultrasound tech and it's the tech that can, just do it. I'm like, that's all they did before. What's the difference? But apparently only an OB can actually go in there and give you the measurements and status of your baby and stuff. So I had to wait until my my fertility doctor was available. So that'll be this Friday. It's only 4 more days away, right? Tuesday, Wednesday, Thursday, Friday, 4 more sleeps. So we'll be going on Friday. Hopefully see that little heartbeat again, and then I will feel a lot more better, a lot more comfortable sharing very soon, openly about our status. Yeah. I lost some comments. Here we go. Oh, hello, Kim, my sister. First day of full classes in person was today. She's a teacher, guys. Okay, I'm already losing my voice, but happy to be back. See, yeah, but the voice thing, it's you just have to practice it, and then it'll come back. You'll get the endurance back. I know all about that. The Tesla supercharger in my hometown just went online today. Big win for my little town. That is exciting. What do you mean by online? You mean people can now charge up their Teslas in your town? That's pretty cool. Because those are fully electric, right? Ooh, Elliot's sharing some good news. I love this, guys. Got a shout out from my boss and the CEO this morning for work I've done with the new role I started. Way to go, Elliot. Elliot, I love celebrating wins with you. I love celebrating wins with everybody. It is so much fun. I was thinking about this. Somebody put this in perspective for me is, when you're going through infertility and other people announce that they're pregnant, it's often a kind of a sore, bitter thing to celebrate with people. But somebody else, this tip came far too late for me, but I'm going to share it now in case anybody else is going through infertility. It's, when other people are pregnant, and especially if they get pregnant kind of quickly without struggle, shouldn't we be really happy that they're not going through what we're going through? But on the flip side, I was also thinking about all the great things that came out of my infertility journey, and the great ways that I've grown and changed, and the healthy lifestyle that's come out of it for me, because I cut back on, alcohol and smoking weed, and I stepped up the exercise and did all the healthy things. And I really like me for that. So I I get it, but I do wish that, yeah, like celebrating wins is a lot easier to do when you're not going through the opposite of what they're celebrating. Paul, my brother, is here too. I got my cast off and I am in a walking boot for your Achilles. Congratulations. Now you can chase around my nephews. Yay. I'm really happy for you because I know that wasn't 100% sure that you'd get your cast off today. So way to go. Yay. Awesome. I hope that everything's healing quickly for you. Got to get back on the soccer field, Paul. Awesome. Congrats, Elliot. Yay. Okay, yep, the chargers were turned on today. Okay, that's what you're talking about online. That's so cool, CK. Awesome. I see charging stations, in parking garages here in Chicago. There are Teslas all over the place. They are so cool. Like, how much longer until we all have the electric cars, It's like, I don't know, like a glimpse of what is like, be like, oh, remember, we're going to look back on like now and be like, hey, remember when only a few people had them? Yeah. Anyway, I'm being weird. Okay. You guys are so awesome for hanging out with me. I really appreciate it. We got a lot of good vibes going. So I'm going to sign off because it's almost dinner time. I'm super excited for that. Oh my gosh. And next appointment will be this Friday. I'll get an ultrasound. I will share hopefully at least a picture with you guys next Monday. I want to kind of apologize a little bit because I think 2 weeks in a row I might have kind of teased you guys on a episode that I really want to do. But I think you'll understand why I haven't done it yet. So I really wanted to kind of put together a more formal presentation of my journey through infertility and how I finally got pregnant. Because I think there were a lot of things that I can share that might help other people. And I have a huge block on why I can't put that out yet. It's until I actually see that this baby is still healthy. I don't feel comfortable saying, here's how to have a healthy pregnancy, or like how to get pregnant. I just need that reassurance before I feel comfortable saying, hey, I did it. Look at me. Here's what I did. So you guys have been, off and on, whether you've watched me consistently or just checking in once in a while. I know I say this so much, but I appreciate your support and connecting with you and listening to your successes and your struggles and connecting with you on emotions and everything. So thank you so much from the bottom of my heart. CK, I would love for you to visit again. I had such a good time. I felt like we could have talked all day when you visited that one time. When I get my Tesla truck in 2022 sometime, I'll visit you. Is that all it's going to be? Just 2022? Please come visit. And by then you can come over, stay with us. You'll come watch the baby and Bert and I will go on a date. You're talking about babysitting, right? I'm just kidding. All right, guys. I am going to sign off. Thanks for celebrating your wins with me. Thanks for hanging out. I will see you next Monday, hopefully with some more good news. And yeah, thanks for being awesome. And keep finding the way to be emotionally and mentally healthy. All right, Savita, so nice to see you too. So many people popping in today. Thank you so much. And if you are watching in the replay and if you've made it this far in the video, don't be shy. Please say hi. I do not just see who watches just by, someone said, oh, you can't just see who watches. And no, I can't. It's a total mystery unless you say something to me. So please don't be shy. Say hi in the comments. Let me know you watched the replay. I love seeing that. It makes me feel good. All right. I hope you have an awesome week. I'll see you next Monday, 6:00 p.m. Central Standard Time on Monday. All right. Roll those credits.